Yo, what's good guys, it's Bulbul here, coming again with another deck profile today. Today I'm going to be doing a Bujin Ties of the Bretheren deck profile. This deck is very fun, it's very cheap, very budget, especially with the reprint of Ties of Bretheren from the Ancient Fairy Structure deck, whatever the hell it is, Counter Fairy Structure deck coming out. But yeah, we're going to into this. Well, it has come out, but you know. Sorry about not uploading recently, you know, school started, and I've just been busy doing other stuff. Anyways, we're going to start off with triple Bujin Harume. He is our main Bujin. Of course, you want to see him every single opening hand or off 10 key. Really useful, being able to search one and then dump one. Then we have triple Harume. I like playing Harume at 3 just because it always ensures that I'm going to have a 2k body on the board a lot of the time, because you know he is basically a free summon a lot of the time because you're going to have a lot of stuff in your graveyard. Then we're playing triple Bujin Hiroko, our pendulum scale. Basically, he's a banish to rank up. Say for example, you have a Saswano, you can banish him from your scale, rank it up into, like, I don't know, a Kagasuchi, something like that. Then we have a double Arasudo. You get to special him when a Bujin card you control is banished from your grave or face up side of the field, except during demo step, and during the end phase, when if you added a Bujin card from your deck to your hand while he's on the field, you get to draw a card, discard a card. Mikatsushi, same thing with Arasudo, except instead of draw a card, discard a card, you get to add a Bujin spell trap from your deck to your hand, which is like our Bujin incarnation. And you can special him when a Bujin you control is destroyed by battle card effect. So yeah, free summon all the time. But you're going to be tizing him out, obviously. So that's it for the Beast Warrior lineup. Hopefully the sun stays where it is, because this is very good lighting in my opinion. Then we are playing, of course, triple Bujinji Hair, really useful. You know, even though it is hard once per turn, we're playing free just because if you see multiple of them, you know, it's easy banish fodder for Harume. Then, of course, triple Crane is pretty standard. You know, doubling Beast Warrior Bujin's attack by double, really useful. So it helps out, you know, keeping your stuff on board. So that's it for the free odds for that. Then it's pretty standard. We're playing double turtle. Double turtle, you know, just negates targeting for a Beast Warrior Bujin. I mean, a Bujin in general. Quillen, you know, he's an out to some floodgates sometimes. You get to you banish him from your grave while you control a Beast Warrior Bujin and pop a face-up card in the field. One centipede to MST in graveyard. Basically, you banish it, pop a spell card or pop a spell trap. And Sinew, you banish him and he's an honest in graveyard, but your opponent takes half that battle damage for the rest of that battle. Sucks. Yeah, 2 total, 2 Quillen, 1 centipede, 1 Sinew, however you pronounce it. Then for our only non-Bujin monster, only 3 of them. It's pretty standard, triple honest. You know, our deck's mainly comprised of light monsters. Honest is by far one of the best battle traps in the game for light monsters in general. But yeah, so triple honest, pretty standard. So yeah, that's it for the monster lineup, pretty heavy. And for our spell lineup, of course, because this is a Ties of the Bretheren build, we are playing 3 copies of Ties of the Bretheren. If you don't know what this card does, basically you pay 2,000 life points to target a level 4 or lower once you control, and then for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you can't special summon, but that's fine because the payoff is really good, because you get the special 2 monsters from your deck with the same level, same type, and same attribute. Basically, all of your Beast Warrior Bujins, really useful. And then for the rest of it, and then yeah, so they don't get destroyed during end phase. They just stay there for the rest of the game unless they get destroyed. And then, of course, for the rest of that, you cannot conduct your battle phase turn to activate that card, which is, you know, it's a balancing factor. Then we, of course, have 3 copies of 5 Mason Tenki. This will, of course, search out whatever Beast Warrior you want a majority of the time, but, you know, it's going to be Yamato almost every time. Then we are playing, for the final 3 of spell, we are playing 3 copies of Bujin Incarnation. This card is, of course, pretty insane, basically a pseudo kind of soul charge thing, being able to revive a banished Bujin and a Bujin in your grave if you control, of course, no monsters, but they can only use for an exit summon of a Beast Warrior or Wing Beast type monster, which is like its only limiting factor. But besides from that, you can still attack, you can still special summon, you can do really cool stuff. Then for our final spell cards, we're playing 2 copies of Twin Twister, because, you know, it helps get our stuff into the graveyard, and it's like discard fodder and stuff, and it gets rid of your opponent's spell and trap back row to help you just go off your place to make sure you're all safe. Then we have the 1 Rangeki to deal with important monsters if you don't have the cards to out it, and 1 Darkhold as another board wipe. But yeah, definitely would recommend running these 2 board wipes. Not meaning any kaijus, just because you know you want to go first with this deck a lot of the time, just because you want to see that ties combo as soon as possible. So yes, that's the main deck. Now for extra deck, for the Bujins, we are playing triple Susanoo. Susanoo, you know, he's the main one. He's Yamato basically. Basically detach with him. You either add a Bujin from your deck to your hand, or you send a Bujin from your deck to the graveyard. So yeah, he's a Foolish or a Rhoda. Then of course we are playing 3 copies of Bujinki Amaterasu. Bujinki Amaterasu, you know, really useful. During your turn, you get to special a level 4 or lower banish monster by detaching, and during your opponent's turn, you detach to add a level 4 or lower banish to your hand. So yeah, very useful these two. Very useful in tandem with each other as well. Then we are playing the rest of them. It's double Kagasuchi. I like having double Kagasuchi just because I like getting them 5 extra mills in. Really useful, comes up a lot of the time when I have 2. And finally, the one Tsukiyomi, you don't really go into Tsukiyomi that much, but just having them as an option is, you know, it's good. Then, of course, there are other ones. We are having the one Dark Rebellion X East Dragon. He becomes pretty big, and you know he's generic as well. It's the ultimate rare, pretty useful. Utopia package, pretty standard. You know, it's a light. This is a rank 4 deck, and also lightning just helps us get there sometimes. Then we have the one Dweller, always very good staple card. Depending on the format, I like playing it just because, you know, I have very diverse locals of Cosmos and fucking Burning Abyss, dinosaurs. Then finally, the one Castel, you know, he's a Wing Beast target for Bujin Incarnation, but, you know, he's really good. You get that removal, solid stuff like that. But yeah, so that's it for my Ties of the Bretheren Bujin deck profile. It's not really much difference, just besides some triple ties and a few other inclusions. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, give me some feedback back down in the comments below. With Extreme Forces coming out soon, we're going to have lots of new deck profiles, like those Tindangles, Jack Knights, and what's that other one? I can't remember. It's, you know, it's that one people are hyping up. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Bubble Gaming with another deck profile signing out once again, guys. Bye.